perfect.
I think there's no other show where you can see the backstage as well.
Exactly.
The setting up the cameras.
You without trousers.
Me without trousers.
I mean, where can you say this?
Yeah, there are just a few shows where you can see the scandal. You know?
Yeah, the scandal.
Ah, yeah. Tomorrow morning, all the TVs and the newspapers, they're going to talk about me in my underwear and the giraffes.
I think they are already talking.
Talking, yeah.
With the giraffes.
Our neighbors.
Yes, for sure.
They're talking about our underwear and watching our videos naked, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's not something that we want to continue talking about. But thank you so much, guys, and welcome to Between Two Italians.
With Marco and Erica.
Amazing. Can I see your energy as well? Kaboom!
Kaboom! Welcome!
Nice.
Welcome.
Gosh.
Good afternoon. The happy start to the week, actually.
Yes, it's a great start of the week.
It's the 1st of June. It's a beautiful day today. There are lots of things happening.
Yes, and if you're with us, it's a great start of the week. Absolutely. Are you happy?
I'm very happy. Very happy.
Is this the same shirt that you've been wearing for the past week?
No, just for the past few hours. But
I was asking.
But it's very warm. So
it's very warm and very stinky.
You didn't have time to change. I love the colors. So.
I love it. I didn't have the chance to change myself as well. This is the shirt I slept with. So
yeah, beautiful. Very elegant. So today we have an amazing guest. And
she's spectacular. She's got the teeth so white that
the most gorgeous smile.
If I was close to her, it would look like I've got tartar and the decay is all over my teeth.
Basically, our smile compared to her is nothing.
I will be just ashamed, you know.
She's the sunshine and we are two little clouds.
Exactly. She's here, we're here. Nothing to do about it. It's fine.
But yeah, we have to accept this and probably get our teeth whiter.
Yes, but we are going to sing a song.
We're going to sing a song for us.
Why? Because we don't have a band under the quarantine terms, so we want to keep you entertained. We are not singers, okay?
Absolutely,
so just get what you can and just enjoy it. Okay, shut up. Okay.
You go.
Baby, yeah. I lost my shoes last night. I don't know where I put my keys.
I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree.
I bet my mother's proud of me from each scar.
Upon my knuckle and cheek and each graze upon my knee. And all I know
is get a cab and then I threw up in his car seat.
He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain.
I tell myself in every way I won't be doing this again.
And tomorrow is a brand new day.
And let's welcome her.
Tendaiishe Chitima.
Amazing.
You will be able to see her in a bit. She's a wonderful actress, and her movie is out today on Netflix.
Tendaiishe, right?
Be able to see her in a bit.
Gosh, can't wait to have her on my phone.
We shorten her name. We should pronounce it, all of it, right?
The shorter name.
We shorten it. We said
amazing. Tendaiishe.
You guys are so funny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are the number one.
So funny.
I love your outfit, your hair, your earrings, everything.
Thank you so much. This is exciting. I can't stop smiling because you guys are just so funny.
Thank you.
Keep smiling, you're gorgeous.
Yes, you're not alone. There's a whole parade of neighbors. They're reading us. Anyway, what do you have on the back of your head? What was that?
It's just this.
Yeah, there.
Oh, this is it's a little quote. Yeah, it's a quote. It says, our Lord has written the promise of the resurrection on every leaf in springtime. It's basically about springtime and how
spring.
Basically when the spring, yes. When the leaves start to fall and it's the new leaves are starting to grow. Exactly. That's what it's about.
I've been there. Yeah. And applause to this and applause to spring. Yes. It's an amazing time of the year. Yes.
So funny.
Tendai, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
And today your movie is coming out.
He's out.
Yes.
He's
How
out.
do you
Already
feel?
out.
Cook off, right?
I am so excited. It's been a whirlwind of the momentum has been building up for a long time,
Yeah.
and now people finally get to watch it. We've had some great reviews, some great exposure.
Yeah. What's
on
the
the
best
media.
review? What's the best review?
Man, there's so many. Like, let's see. There was the one that really spoke, like great reviews about how the person writes about the story.
Yeah.
I feel like some journalists have really been able to capture the heart of the story very well.
Okay.
And yeah,
What's
and
the
I mean,
vibe?
when you guys,
What's the vibe? Can you give us
it's
something
really,
that it's a vibe, something that is internal to you that nobody talked about? Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
that's what you want to hear. Basically, it's about the struggle to dream,
Okay.
the struggle to fulfill your dreams.
Yeah.
And
I'm familiar.
yeah, and like just kind of believing in yourself and taking that step of faith and going for what you want, even against all odds, when when it seems like you're not going to get what you want, and then just kind of going for it nonetheless. That's basically what it's about.
And opposed to this,
some
I think it's very inspiring. Yes, really,
Follow your dream and make it happen.
Make it happen
Right?
no matter what.
Yeah.
In all kind of circumstances, because this movie I read has been shot in quite big circumstances a while ago, right? Because it was just like post the Mugabe era. So you had. Can you tell us more about it?
Did you have to fight to shoot someone to make it happen? Like no.
No, you know what? We were very fortunate. Like we literally filmed everything just before that part of the coup happened.
Yeah.
So but I mean, there were some riots happening while we were still filming some stuff. But otherwise, literally when we started, it was in winter. It was cold, and I mean, it was really like I said. The film actually mirrors what we were going through while we were filming, because it was really a step of faith. The film industry in Zimbabwe is still growing, so the resources are very few, and there isn't a lot of support structures around the film industry. So we were really taking a leap of faith, and we were using any resource we could find. Some people sponsored, people were using their own funds, and it was just a
they were
passionate
using their own
love
friends.
Their own funds.
Own funds.
Fun,
They were using their own
money.
friends. Let's get. I need a favor. Can you work for me for a month? For free.
Something like that, really. Like some people were volunteering.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
really a passionate. Yeah, it was a collaboration of people who are really passionate about film and really wanted to just tell this story. So yeah, that's what was happening at that time. So it was just before the coup happened. So we didn't have any violent attacks or anything.
Okay, no,
So it was a community.
It was a diplomatic.
Yes, it was a collaboration of a lot of people.
Okay, that's an applause to make things happen together.
And you are the first Zimbabwean film out.
Oh my gosh!
Many more to come. Many more to come.
And we are one of the first. Are we one of the first to interview you? Right?
I have been so busy with interviews, guys.
Okay, we talked about this.
But wait. You are the first Instagram live based in Europe.
Woo! And then I told you we would have made it. Are you proud of me now?
We are proud.
I knew that.
I'm great creative coming together.
I'm the man that you were looking for.
I am.
I made this happen.
You are my man.
My dear, so you are from Zimbabwe. What kind of the animals do we have right there? Because we have loads of animals. Wow.
Yeah, so like the safaris and the wildlife is they're a special part of our country, and for tourists especially. We have a lot to offer. We've got wildlife, we've got giraffes. We call them the big five, actually. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
No.
But like there's the lion, the rhino, the elephant.
Hippo.
Someone help me if I forget something. The cheetah. What's that?
Cheetah?
Yeah, it's a classic,
Okay, I love cheetahs.
Lots of cheetahs around here in London as well.
one? What is the fifth one? I'm trying to remember what the fifth one is.
So we said
Is it the
lion,
buffalo?
rhino,
I am a
cheetah.
cheetah. I'm like a cheetah in London when I need to
Are
catch the
you?
bus. Yeah, because I need to run fast. I run like a cheetah and then I jump on the bus. Yeah.
And then you grab me.
Sorry, that was a stupid example.
You
yeah,
have to run for the bus because you don't want to wait another 15, 30 minutes to get on that bus. Like, you know, I totally understand why you would run like a cheetah. Totally.
Exactly, yeah. Still, my mind is like a cheetah, so yeah, that's why it's
Think
not
fast.
it's not gonna bring me so far in a human world.
But I must say, your jokes come in like a cheetah because you're quite fast. You think on your toes.
Well, thank you so much. I love you. I'm so grateful for your kind words.
You and Erica are so sweet. It's like you crack all the jokes, and she just smiles and laughs, and she just says,
yes, oh, you got it. Thank you for telling this, my love. Thank you.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
I always make a parody of myself when Marco is striking his joke. I will do it now.
Actually, this is something that we laugh about, and yeah, it's brilliant.
Because he goes so quick with all the jokes, right?
What about you?
And I have to keep up.
Do you have a partner, or are you on the market?
I am on the market.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what's your ideal type? What are you looking for? A blondie or?
You know what? I love. I'm very outgoing, so over the years I've realized that I think I need someone who's a bit quieter than me. So
Okay.
I'm an extrovert, and I think I like guys who are introverts because then we kind of give a balance.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
like a
good point.
balance. Yeah. And then also, I love guys I would like a partner who is supportive.
Yeah, that's very good. And
Number one, to be supportive.
To be supportive, no matter what. Yeah.
Support, but at the same time, so I would love for the person to be involved in my life and be supportive, but as well to kind of let me be.
Yeah, they need to shut up as well. Yeah. Just
so there's a balance. I like.
She said there should be a balance. And
it's a balance. Yeah.
Everything needs a balance.
You have to complement each other in some way, right?
Exactly. I love that.
So basically, when you come up, when you go home, and he's there, you go, oh, I have just been chosen for this movie, and then he would go like that. Without saying a word, you know. Without saying a word, that would be fantastic.
No, he can talk. It's not like he has to be on me.
I don't know, I was assuming. Maybe you would go, yeah, you can talk now. I love the idea. Shut up now. Yeah, it's enough for today.
That is so funny. And you know, Cook Off is actually a romantic comedy. So
no.
you know, someone falls in love.
Cook-off.
Yeah, it's a romantic. The film is a romantic comedy. So yeah, there's like a whole love story in there, which is very beautiful.
Amazing.
Thomas Brickell, the writer, did a brilliant job in writing a very beautiful story.
Okay.
I can't wait to watch it tonight, actually, because even the poster I've seen is so uplifting. I love the colors and everything.
Your face,
it's playful.
I don't know how you call it. Yeah, with the sticks.
We actually use them to cook, hey?
Yeah.
We use them in Zimbabwe. We use them to cook one of our main dishes, which is we call it sadza. It's basically meal that's been pounded, like maize meal that's been pounded, and it's now powder. Then you make it with hot water. So that stick is used to actually mix it all up.
Powder? Is it like porridge? Something like porridge?
Yeah, it's almost like a porridge, but we make it hard. So you keep adding the powder, and
like
then it gets really hard.
Like a stone.
Not like a stone. In fact, if it becomes a stone, then it's not any good. It has to be between porridge and a stone. So in between those two.
You can use it to build houses. Yeah. Yeah, here's some porridge. Yeah.
Marco.
No, I'm sorry.
Marco. We will taste it when we come to Zimbabwe.
I will never apologize.
We will.
Let me know when you're going to Zimbabwe.
Of course.
My gosh. And we have our friend. She's from Johannesburg.
In Johannesburg.
Johannesburg,
You are in
yeah.
Johannesburg.
You are in Johannesburg.
Right?
Yeah, I'm in Johannesburg. Yes.
How is the situation right now in Johannesburg? Is the quarantine on?
Yeah.
What's happening there?
So literally today we've gone to level 3, which is just a bit less restricted than before.
Okay.
So there's specific grades and university students that are going to school now. Alcohol is now allowed because we were not allowed to be consuming alcohol.
What's the
Things
point?
like that.
What's the point with
That's very
alcohol?
different from here, actually.
But what's the point with alcohol and coronavirus? I don't get it.
Well, they believed, I think it was more about alcohol. Yeah, you weren't allowed to purchase it in stores because you know how it is. Alcohol sometimes reduces your immune system.
Yes.
And
yes,
I mean, people generally, yeah. So they didn't want people to be over consuming alcohol because in case they get the virus and then they can't fight it out or whatever. So now we're allowed. Yeah.
I had a very intelligent question about lions and elephants. Can they catch the COVID-19?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No.
I said it in advance. It was a very clever joke. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I shut up. I shut up next. Sorry, I even interrupted you for this. Yeah.
That's so funny. That was so funny. So yeah, I don't think they can get any coronavirus. But then yeah, so now it's level 3 and it's a bit less restricted. So we're happy about that. Although the cases are still there and we're hoping that people recover quickly and that the whole pandemic just ends. I'm sure we're all ready for it to end.
Yes.
What,
Yeah.
You were saying?
Sure.
Yes.
So these that we're going to watch, what is the part that you feel the most of your movie?
You know, because I want people to watch it, I don't want to spoil it, but
okay, so how does it
yeah,
begin?
I don't want to spoil.
Just the beginning. Just the
Oh, the
first
beginning.
10 seconds. What happens?
First thing you're gonna see is my character cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you cook yourself in real life?
Do you cook
I like
in real
cooking.
life?
Yeah, I do. I like cooking, and my brother is actually a chef, so he inspires me a lot. Like,
So it's in your blog.
but I have special dishes that I enjoy cooking, and then sometimes I find cooking a bit like too much admin.
Okay.
But there's certain dishes that I love.
It might be. Just 1 second, though.
1 second.
I need to put the charger. I know.
There is a charger that.
And it never happens during no shows, but you can talk with Erica. Yeah. Erica, keep talking.
Yes.
Keep entertaining you.
So you were saying to Tendai that so your chef cooks. So you have a favorite. You have some favorite plates and recipes.
Yes, and guess what I love to eat? Guess what my favorite dish is? Since you're Italians, guess what it is?
Is it pasta?
Yes.
How do you like to cook pasta then? Do you cook it in a Zimbabwean way or like just like in Italian way?
You know, it's interesting because I was actually in Rome last year. Was it last year? Yes, last year, this January. I was in Rome, and I tasted the original pasta dishes, and they were great. Simple, straight to the point, and flavorful.
Very simple. Yeah.
I like my pasta with meat, and I know that's like a taboo because I know Italians keep it simple, right?
No, but you can have like with ragu, right? With meatballs or with like minced meat. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I love it as well. Yes.
And cheese. I love cheese. So
cheese. Marco is back.
I'm back. Sorry again.
Welcome, Marco. Welcome.
I know this show is unique.
Back.
Thank you so much. So what
she
were you
was saying
doing?
that she went to Rome and
Yes.
she tasted some recipes
Yes.
and loved them because they were simple.
Of course,
and, but very good, very delicious. And she loves.
Now my favorite, one of my favorite is ravioli. I love ravioli.
And applause to
I come from Sardinia, and our main plate recipe is ravioli. So I love that you love them. So if you come to London, I will cook them for you.
My dear,
it's a day.
Virtual embrace.
Virtual embrace.
So good. And double high five. Double high five.
Double high five.
It's so good.
So Tendai,
This was your first experience as an actress, right?
It's my first feature film.
Your first feature film.
Yeah.
What were you thinking while you were doing it? Were you more wild? What were you smelling? Were you more, I don't know, what was the sensation on set? The emotions? Were you more angry? More hungry than normal? More anything? Yeah.
Honestly, I was just so happy to be on set, to be finally doing a feature film, because I'd been waiting and working towards it. And so I was really excited to be on set. What could I smell? I mean, we were cooking, like I said, sadza. Remember that meal I told you? Sadza. We would have sadza on set, with like beef stew and green vegetables, and and we would. What else was I doing? That, like, it was a hive of activity. So we would have so many people on set, actors, crew members. And it was cold, like I said, it was in winter. So we would have like jackets and blankets, but it was great. And obviously, just focusing on my character and focusing on what the story was demanding me to do. So, but I really enjoyed the experience. It was my first time. I'm hoping for more opportunities, and I'm sure they're in the pipeline. And they're coming to me.
I'm sure they will arrive. Yes,
they are, and you will be here. And we will come. We will welcome you again. And
you will come in person once the quarantine is over, so we can do this properly. So because we like to touch our guests,
we usually hug them.
We need to, be with our guests, you know.
It's a pain for us now, this quarantine. We cannot hug our guests.
Normally we embrace them, we high five for real.
We give them pasta during the show.
We feed them. We
normally, Oh, the connection
what happened?
So
it was maybe a call. Someone's
calling you? It was a Skype call that was coming in.
Is someone there is trying with you? Someone no?
No, I have another appointment late, like just now. So I think they were trying to like test. Yeah, they were testing it, like maybe not, but like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. So we shall jump straight to the games with the.
Let's do the game. Let's do the game so we can let you go.
You've got a game.
We have an amazing game.
You are an actress, and we do this game with all our actors.
Let's go straight to the point.
Okay.
Straight to the
point.
Yes.
Can you cry on cue?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. If something bad happens. Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, with acting, but I nail it sometimes, and then sometimes it takes a bit more to actually get there. So
yes, it does. Yeah. Okay, you do a fake cry, like.
I've got an ugly cry.
That's very nice. Very nice.
And Tendai, can you laugh on cue?
Yeah, I will laugh.
That was so good.
And the third one.
You should deliver the following line in a sexy way, and while you're giving birth. So the following line is, please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay. So I'm giving birth, and I'm.
First,
why are you guys doing this? All right. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
That was amazing. You know, you have gone even further, because this was supposed to be sexy before, and then after pregnancy, and you did both together.
Yeah, I could do the sexy.
Both of them together.
Amazing. This is probably the best acting.
You guys are
like
so
a blend.
crazy.
What?
You guys are crazy. I thought you meant them together.
Yeah, yes. I think we definitely need to hang out a little bit more. Yes. So your game was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I was never expecting.
Yes.
Have you ever, a question, have you ever had any paranormal activity, you know, like spaceships, aliens, stuff like that?
Where? In Africa? In South Africa?
Wherever,
it can be anywhere,
in general,
yeah.
Anywhere in the world.
Do we have aliens in South Africa?
I think I saw an alien last night. You know, I was looking out my window and I'm joking, no.
No.
Yeah, and of course it is, We might still be in your adventures in life. Yeah.
You might have been more closer to a lion or an elephant, perhaps, being like so close to wildlife, right?
Erica, was this supposed to be a joke?
No, it's not a joke. No, I was asking. It's a question. It's an actual question.
Well, most of the wildlife. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Most of the wildlife is actually like in game reserves, so it's not actually in the city. We don't have wildlife in the city, either at a game reserve or at a safari. That's where you'll find them, in the wild. So I'm not really actually right now. I'm not close to like an elephant.
Okay, so you've never seen like a lion driving the car in the center of the city, or a tiger who is shopping at the mall? Nothing.
No, not at all. And if you came here, you wouldn't see that either. So I can't wait for you guys to come so you can experience.
We can't wait.
We can't wait. We can't wait. It's in the bucket list. I need to interview at least 1,000 people there.
1,000 all
I need to
know, and all Johannesburg.
I need to know what the people is like. You know, I need to understand.
Yeah.
You need to play, to cook with them,
to have a laugh, with them. Yeah.
They love you guys. You have such amazing energy. They would absolutely love. Everybody would love you guys.
Oh my gosh, you're so fantastic.
Thank you so much.
We
can let her go.
Just one very last question.
Okay.
Yes.
If you were given the possibility to be a ghost, what would you do for one day?
Go.
A ghost.
A ghost.
Yes, you are a ghost for
24/7 plus.
24/7. You can go anywhere. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to eat? Can I
yes, you can do anything.
Yes,
anything.
Oh my gosh, I would travel around the world, and I would basically travel around the world. I think that's what I would do. I would go to every place I've ever wanted to go, and
you can go for free. Yeah.
Yeah, because now you can do it for free, right? So I would go everywhere, like all corners of the world.
In one day,
I don't have to buy tickets.
Everywhere.
I'll go everywhere.
One day. I would go everywhere.
I would just be showing up. I would just be showing up. Because I'm sure ghosts just kind of appear and disappear, right? So like I would just be like going in and out. Exactly. Like I would visit all my friends around the world, although they'll be scared of me because I'm a ghost. So maybe that's not such a good idea.
Oh, okay, yeah. We need to plan this properly.
But yeah, I think it would be going around everywhere where I've always wanted to go. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, this is great. This is great. Travel the world.
You guys are amazing.
You have been fantastic. I love your energy.
Yes.
You're very inspiring, and your movie says a lot about what we read and what you told us at the beginning.
You're super talented.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's remind that her movie comes out today.
It's out now on Netflix. Watch it, put it on your list.
She's fun, she's amazing. Let's hear it.
It's a rom-com with Tendaiishe Chitima. Watch her.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're so fantastic.
Miss you guys.
Oh my God,
you're amazing. We are
going to do.
Yeah.
I have the chicken skin. Yes.
And I have the goosebumps instead.
Yeah.
All the animals. Yes.
All the animals. Yeah.
But
just a chicken.
But we will have you.
We will have you back again.
Because we have more games for you.
We have more games, more questions.
Just invite me and I'll be there. Invite me and I'll be there. Thank you guys.
We'll do that. Ma, love you, Bia.
Love you lot.
Let's do the hands. Let's do the hands. Yeah. Woo! Ciao.
Bye everyone.
Ciao bella.
Bye.
Ciao bella.
Ciao bella. Ciao bella.
Ciao.
Much love to you. Bye.
Ciao.
She's so beautiful. Oh my god.
She's so beautiful, so fantastic.
Incredible.
And all the friends that we have from South Africa and Africa in general, they're always so smiley, always so energetic.
It's good to have them around. It's so nice. They uplift you. It's just like they're so.
In fact, they have the motto "Hakuna Matata." It comes from there.
Exactly. We haven't asked her, in fact.
We haven't asked her yet.
Next time.
Next time we will ask her. And the guys from the audience, if you have any questions, comment down below.
Yes,
send us your questions. We're gonna ask those questions to her next time.
Write us a text message or send your question to questions@Britalians.tv, and we will collect them and then ask them live. We will take the blame.
She did a great.
Ask them to Tendai.
She did an amazing performance. The sexy and the pregnancy together.
All together, it was a blend. I love that.
Amazing.
It never happened. This. It was good.
I'm so happy. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you for today.
Oh.
Thank you, as per usual.
Guys, thank you so much. Don't bother me with the singing. If you didn't like it, I hate you forever. Okay? Forever. I'm done.
Especially your baby, yeah, yeah.
Baby da baby, yeah.
Guys.
Ciao ragazzi.
Thank you for watching.
Ciao.